Hey, my beautiful friends. Today is Wednesday, the 6th of September, 2023, and this is your card of the day. All right, my friends, if I haven't said this before, you are always welcome to this site, and I'm glad that you're here. Your input, your watch hours, all those things that you do to support me and this channel means so much. Anyway, we're going to use the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle deck by Radley Valentine with illustrations by Echo Chernick. And our card of the week, who's been with us all week, is Archangel Michael. And what I love about this image, this is also from Radley Valentine, it's from his Archangel Power Tarot deck. What I love about this image is, you know, here is Archangel Michael with a sword of light and a shield, basically protecting all of us. And right behind him, you see this image of the planet. And the message with every one of these cards this week is a very happy ending and coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And I pulled a couple of my own isms this morning. My thoughts turn into things of beauty all the time. Takes a bit of discipline and practice to get there, but I feel like we can all do it. And then everything I create will be blessed. Everything I create will be blessed. Let's get right on to the card of the day reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and interdimensional beings from all realms, those of the light, for bringing your sacred messages, your wisdom, your love to this space. And I'm honored and grateful to be your messenger. I set the intention to see, to feel, to hear, and to know your sacred words and to deliver this message in a way to enlighten, to inspire, and heal everyone everywhere. So be it, and so shall it be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I hear stop. Oh, there we go. Trust your angels. This has been an ongoing theme. So I'm going to just step in right here with a personal message and say, really, that the energy right now in the past week or so, since these planetary actions are direct and retrograde, and we've had 2 full moons, a new moon, we're stepping into eclipse season. Those are the physical changes that the galaxy, of which the Earth is part of, the Sun, the Moon, Saturn, all of these planets are moving and shifting and shaping, which is going to have a magnetic pull, a magnetic charge on the Earth, of which we are part of. And so there is some rather intense energy going on out there, and I feel like people are being pushed and pulled, and there's just a big shake-up, which for most folks might seem like this is too much for me to deal with, too much for me to handle. You might have felt like, oh, hang on a minute, I need some more sleep, or hang on a minute, I've been awake all night long, or there may be other reasons why you find yourself in this plethora of different feelings, thoughts. The word intensity comes to mind, and I've got all of my angels around me, plus my ascended ones. But basically, this is number 36. I'm going to pull up the image a bit closer for you. If you look, it looks like a looking glass. It looks like our subject, our little girl, which could be anybody, is looking out towards the angels, the archangels, and basically saying, listen, here you go. You've got everything you could possibly want. And the message is, let go of your expectations. Let go of the expectations of how your dreams are going to come true. And you've got to trust that heaven has a perfect plan. My thoughts turn into things of beauty all the time. Then you let that go. and everything I create will be blessed, and you let that go. The challenge we have is that we've been put in a programmable, labeled physical environment. I believe, you can believe what you want, but I truly believe that we are spiritual, vibrational beings that have come into a physical experiment, a physical being, with the idea of using our physical bodies, our physical thoughts, our physical mind, our physical abilities to make differences, to change, to help. I was thinking this morning as I was feeding my lovely animals that, we are wardens, if you will, of this great planet Earth. We are here to take care of her, to mind her, to tend her, and that could be, you plant your grass in your garden, you plant your plants in your garden, and even if you live in an apartment, you're taking care of your little area of the world and giving something back to the world, giving something back to the planet, being kind. I think Monday we used this idea that we've got to be kind to one another, but most importantly ourselves. When we're full up on kindness, we can spread that kindness everywhere. And I feel like that is the order of the day. Archangel Michael is basically here all week long. And I think here as much as we want him to be here, basically reminding us that we are not on our own. I'm also thinking that it's possible that some of us are trying way too hard, I know I am, to dictate how the process happens, because we don't quite believe that miracles are possible until we give thanks for every miracle that's here. We keep wondering, well, this has to happen before that happens. This has to happen, that happens. You lose a job. Of course you get another one. Of course there's another one that comes along, but we automatically go to that place. What am I going to do? How am I going to pay my bills? This is crazy. So, in other words, Archangel Michael is saying, stop trying to micromanage everything and instead have faith that your angels have the situation under control. Your spirit guides have it all under control. Basically, he's also suggesting that we ask him to use his sword of light to cut the cords that are buzzing around the ego. Calm down. He's assuring you that the archangels, are with us all the time, bring us as gifts, and I feel like today, honestly, this is like personal. It feels like a very personal message. I'm human. I have human experiences like many of you. I get caught up in the struggle and the strife and the challenges and the difficulties, for sure. Wanting a better way forward for myself, certainly wanting a better way forward for those I love and care about. I'm trying to think if there's another message here for you. I think it's so simple. And sometimes those simple messages are the biggest one. It's a bit like, some of you, I've been sharing with some personal friends that I've got into baking bread, right? And it's so much fun. Some of these loaves are, light, fluffy, puffy, all those things. And others, well, they may as well be like bricks. And it's fine. It's all good. But what I've noticed is they all take the same ingredients. 4 or 5 simple ingredients. Basically flour, which basically is in everything that we bake. Water is plentiful. A little bit of salt. Don't know why you need the salt, but apparently it's good for structure. And the 4th one is yeast or starter if you're making sourdough. Those ingredients. And a bit of time and a bit of patience and a bit of love and a bit of passion. That simple thing creates a loaf of bread. And I'm amazed at how those simple things can do so much. And I think that's the message. I think it is simplify your process. Have faith. Know that if you're seeing something, conceiving something, believing in its existence already before it's even physically possible. That is living a wonderful life. Imagine that you're not imagining it, but you should imagine it because it's true. You are a spark of divine love, divine energy, divine source, divine everything. And that spark, mixed with the next spark, mixed with the next spark, mixed with another spark, mixed with another spark, is bright enough to lighten up everything that feels so heavy. And when there is darkness present, that feeling of heaviness, that feeling of woe, that feeling of, oh my goodness, how am I? The tendency in the physical world is to shut it down, to keep it in, and not explode it. However, we look at folks all the time that are exploding with their tales of woe and how it's going to happen. We'll use this latest thing. You know, you've heard these people called the Karens. Why in the world they give a ratchet person, put it that way, the name of a Karen, a constant complainer? I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure there's a male version. And I don't know why they assign that to women, because I don't think it's always women that do the complaining. In fact, women should complain a bit more because they get undermined so many times. Anyway, what was I going to say about that? I don't know. It went woof out the window. Oh, we all know those people that complain about everything and they want to manage the process of how everything happens. Gets on my nerves sometimes. And I'm almost tempted to say, would you just be quiet? You know, people have got things worse than you've got. But I find myself thinking, okay, well, that person gets to complain. Now the next person's going to complain. The next person. We have really nothing to complain about. It's simple. Get up, put your feet on the floor. Thank God I'm here for another day. Show me what I need to do and I'm going to go do it. But for showing me what I need to do and giving me the skills to go off and do it, this is what I'd like in return. I would like a life that is blessed. I want everything I do and create to be blessed today. That's all you got to say. Oh, and you know what? All the thoughts I'm having today are going to turn into things of beauty, always. Because that's me. You know, you can say things like, I am the governing presence, commanding harmony and happiness and the presence of God's opulence in my world, in my being, and in my day. Simple. Right, my darlings. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks for ringing that bell, and thank you for all that you do for me. I am so grateful that you're here. Until tomorrow, lots of love. Bye.